Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast. If you are new to our channel, subscribe, drop this video a like and get involved in the comment section down below. So Villa fans, how are we feeling? Not long now till Boxing Day. I can't wait for it. I'm buzzing. I just can't wait to get back down B6 and sit in the Holt end, see the people that sit next to me, sit around me, see some of you guys, do the fan cams, and more importantly, just watch Aston Villa. I'm chomping now. I'm chomping at the bit to get back down B6. So, press conference reaction. We've heard from Unai Emery today then. So, couple of absentees. First of all, we've got Emi Martinez, who is going to be back next week. So, he'll be back in training. We've got Robin Olsen, who's a minor doubt. If he trains on Saturday, he'll be playing in this game. And we've got Jacob Ramsey out. He's missed majority of this mini pre-season break as well. So not too sure what the injury is, but Ramsey is out as well. So if I just share the screen now, this was my predicted lineup of what I did on the predictive lineup episode yesterday. So I feel like that's as full strength as we are. I think that's the formation, that's the system, and that's the personnel that we're going to go with against Liverpool at home. So what did Unai Emery have to say then? He started off touching on Martinez, which is obviously the first thing he should be talking about. He said, we're so proud of him. It's amazing. Fans of Aston Villa must be very proud of him. He'll be back next week. I want him to rest after the big emotions and the hard work he did. And I feel that's about fair. I think for him to come back for this game, in my opinion, is just far too soon. We've seen that the emotional side of things of what playing in a big tournament can do. I mean, they didn't have it easy, did they, Argentina? They lost the first game. Emotional anxiety would have set in of whether they're going to get out the group. Big pressure for them to get out the group. They did get out the group. And then the emotional side of it that comes with that, semi-finals, quarters, final, that the final would have been so many emotions of being going through 2-0 up and then extra time, penalties, and then the party celebrations. I just felt like he was never in any fit state to come back. I think it's brilliant that he's been able to go back to Argentina, enjoy himself. I think he now needs a bit of downtime to click, to get his head in a good space to come back to Aston Villa and adjust from where he's been in Qatar with Argentina, then adjust to being back at Villa, and then just get set and ready to play games for Aston Villa. So I'm happy that he's back next week, and I'm sort of happy that he's got that little bit of a break as well. Emery went on to speak about the mid-season break, saying the friendly results weren't important, although I don't like to lose. What is important is how we can use everything we have worked on. And I think we've all spoke about that as well, haven't we? That there was a couple of meltdowns after the behind closed doors against Everton. But we all know that it's been important for him to set his ideas, get his ideas across. And I can now see a bit of a pattern of what I was saying against Brighton. I felt like Brighton, we decided to go more of a full press against Brighton. And then against Chelsea, it was a little bit different. It was a little bit more conservative. So I think both games we tried to work defensively, pressing with our shape, and then more of a sort of like a mid-block defensive performance and playing on the counter. So that's what I saw from those two games. So I think in all the games we've seen different things that Emery has tried to instill into his Aston Villa side. He went on to speak about January. It's not easy, the January market, but we are going to try. The club is working and we are looking for players to help us with different profiles and characteristics. Striker vibes. Striker vibes. I'm getting striker vibes, Villa fans, with different profiles and characteristics. I'm feeling a different type of personnel coming into Villa. I am feeling something a little bit different. He went on to praise Emi Buendia. Emi is a very good player. I'm happy with him. He's very competitive, and every day he's doing very good work. I think Buendia and McGinn have got a big 6 months. I think, hopefully, in my opinion, we're about to see the best version of both that we have seen for Aston Villa. That is what I would like to think, and I do believe that we are going to see that. The atmosphere at Villa Park is amazing. To connect with our supporters, we have to be correct on the pitch with our style and identity. I want to show our supporters the capacity that we will work at and what we can achieve. Love it. Love it. It's all about, and this is what I like. I know that I'm going to the Villa Park on Boxing Day, and I am going to see an Unai Emery Aston Villa side. We are going to go there with a plan, and the plan can differ on different games. We'll play different ways for certain opposition, and I'm excited to see game by game how we approach different games. What are the tactics? And I just can't wait for it. I'm really excited for that. And then he went on to mention Liverpool. If we get our best performance, I think we can do it. It will be a special match at Villa Park with our supporters. So Emery believes, I believe. So come on, Villa fans, let's have some positivity and let's hope for a very, very exciting game at Villa Park on Boxing Day. So that was the thoughts of Unai Emery. Ezri Konsa has done an interview as well on Villa TV, speaking about how the last couple of weeks they've been learning to adapt to Emery's style. He was asked about the improvements, and he mentioned consistency, working hard, and he also said that he's looking forward to it and that he's really, really excited. So I think all the noise coming out of Aston Villa at the minute is positive. I'm really excited. So Liverpool played against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup and they lost 3-2. If we have a look at the side that started that game for Liverpool, it was Kelleher, Milner, who is now injured, Matip and Gomez, Robertson, Elliott, Thiago, Salah, Nunez and Carvalho. So players, I think, will start that game against Aston Villa. You're going to go with Salah, Nunez. We know that Diaz is injured as well, so it might be Carvalho. Elliott may start. I'd be thinking that Henderson will start that game as well. And I think it's a toss between which one of these start. Is it going to be Gomez? Is it going to be Matip? Van Dijk is back as well, and then Trent is back as well. So I think it'll be a pretty strong back four. Alisson's back as well. So I think it's going to be Van Dijk, and probably, I think they'll probably go with Matip. So really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good occasion at Villa Park. I'm excited. Can't wait to have Villa back in our lives. Fan cams will be back as well after the game. We've got a Christmas special coming on Christmas Day as well. That was a really good little episode that we've done for you. So I just want to say cheers for all your support. Thanks for supporting the channel. Up the Villa, and we'll see you all after the game against Liverpool. So up the Villa. Have a good Christmas.